That's what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Was that the thing?
You're gonna do it, then you gotta be on cue at all times. You gotta be prepared. So if you want to introduce my show, go on ahead. You gotta be prepared. You're already not prepared.
No one said I'm not already prepared because T-Bars to put everything that Look. I'll put it to you like this.
Oh, wait. Now I'm unprepared. I'm unprepared.
You are messing up. You are messing up now. Look. Hello, guys. My name is Osiris, and I'm here with Wiza. We welcome you to the Raw review of October. I done forgot the date. October 19th, 2015.
I gotta do this myself, don't I?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to do this because a lot of people were expecting Blackjack to be here, but apparently after what happened last week.
What's up, everybody? Okay. What's up, everybody? We are here with the Raw review for what month is this? October 19th. See, I'm allowed to make these mistakes because this is kind of what I do. It's my gimmick.
It's your show. You got it.
And here with me today is Osiris. Now, Osiris, I'm going to give you a chance before we get started with the Raw review to go on ahead and plug yourself. There's going to be people that know who you are. Pretty much a lot of people know who you are here. But for those of you who don't know who he is, I'm going to give him a chance to introduce himself. He's been on the show before with us way back in the beginning. But I'll give you 4 seconds. The floor is yours.
What do you mean you know what? My name is Osiris. You can follow me on at His Excellence. This is how you feel. This is how you feel. This is how you feel. All right, you're not even gonna let me breathe. Okay, first off, you can follow me at His Excellence.
Why are we following you? What do you do?
Because I do wrestling stuff, such as reviews of my own, plus WWE 2K15 and 16 when it comes out at my channel, my YouTube channel, which is Off the Barricade. You can choose to subscribe, but it's whatever. Other than that, yeah, apparently I don't know why I'm here and why Blackjack is not here, but apparently something happened last week. Wait, we just gonna no-sell that? We're not gonna give people a heads up.
So let me better introduce Osiris and what he actually does. Now he gave you the skinny on it. Osiris, just like myself, is a wrestling reviewer. He's also a gamer. He's helped me out a whole shit ton when it comes to Destiny. But he does WWE 2K gameplays as well. He does streams. He streams 10 times, maybe 100 times more than I do, but he streams a whole lot more often than I do. So if you guys are into the gameplays of wrestling or whatever else the hell he would like to play, he does those streams. He's very boisterous. And when it comes to his reviews, if you like somebody that loves to rant and completely shit on the product when it needs to be shitted on, that's the guy that you need to go see. You can follow him on Twitter at His Excellence, and you're going to have to spell that for them.
Well, pretty much his as in, HIS, and then Excellence, that's EX, heel, HELLENCE.
Okay, all right. So they want to know why Blackjack isn't here. And
yeah, you mind explaining that? Because that's the reason why I'm here. I don't even know why. What the hell happened? Apparently you told me it was something to do with
off a bridge.
So that's what we're doing.
He hurt himself.
He
did the Peter Griffin.
That's what we're doing.
I needed to make sure that I had all right. So if anybody was around on Thursday when we did our podcast, excuse me, it's titled The Great Debate. And where I thought I was debating, Blackjack was extremely serious on his stance and took it a little more personal than I thought he did. That led into words off air, and I guess it's going to take a little bit of time to just smooth that over. But I think we'll be fine because, again, I'm perfectly fine with the debate. I saw this debate, and Blackjack really has heat on Wiza. He has heat here. So just like we need a Triple H in our lives, we'll probably find a Triple H and get us over the hump, and Blackjack will hopefully be back one day. I mean, you guys are gonna have to ask him on Twitter. I'm not gonna crap on the guy's name, but it's at It's 21 Blackjack, right? Normally
Yes, I believe that's it.
21 Blackjack. You could ask Blackjack anything you want there. And I'm sure that he will oblige. I'm not sure because he's not even answering me. He hasn't said anything to me since then. So I don't know. We'll probably get him back on the show eventually. But the show must continue. You guys want to review, and that's exactly what we're going to give you. Now, since Osiris here is going to be taking on the role of doing the yelling, I'm going to what? Wait, huh?
So you expect me to do my regular thing?
Yo,
that's what you're expecting.
If we go,
right, man.
Hey, you got to go up on your channel too. So I'm gonna let you be you. I'm always gonna let you be you.
All right, but the thing is, it's not like there was a lot to talk about.
The show started off with Stone Cold Steve Austin tonight.
That's exactly what I mean. It's not a lot to talk about because Stone Cold Steve Austin opened it up. But what was the purpose of him even coming out there other than just to sell off the fact that Brock was going to be on his podcast and then
he left.
Nothing else. Yeah, just fuck it. Undertaker comes out, he just pieces out.
Came out. I looked at it and I said, "This guy doesn't want to be here."
He really didn't look
like that. He looked like he just rather be in the back throwing back some bears.
I don't think he gave a fuck. I don't think he gave a fuck about actually being out there.
Even in his voice, he didn't give a single fuck.
And he was stuttering too. So it's like, yeah, he just wanted to get that over with.
Didn't get it over with. He did. How long was he out there for? All of a minute or two?
I say about. I was actually counting it because I was thinking maybe Stone Cold will be out here for the whole.
Trying to give you a 20-minute promo.
I would have expected it. I would have expected him to be out there, then Paul Heyman to come out and then just kill up 20 minutes. But no, he was out there for like about 3 minutes tops.
When Taker came out, I was looking in the ring like, is Austin still in it? Like I was thinking like maybe Austin's gonna be in there, play mediator or something, and he didn't even do that. I'm like, wow,
oh, no.
He
peaced out.
He got up out of there. Like, did he go under the ring? Did he use Undertaker's like entrance to do his outro? Like you know, Undertaker just disappears into thin air. Like, did he take his gimmick? What happened?
Yo, I think he might have just dipped through the crowd.
He made
just disappeared.
So Undertaker comes out, and for the life of me, I have no idea. I zoned out. I honestly zoned out. What the fuck?
Again, nothing was being said. Undertaker was out there just basically selling again on the fact that him and Brock are going at it at Hell in a Cell. But then to come out to actually help him with that was Brock and Paul Heyman.
And I'm still looking in the ring like, where's Austin? It hadn't registered to me that Austin was gone. I just thought that I just thought the camera wasn't on him.
Like everyone already knew, oh, Undertaker's going against Brock. That's cool and all. But where did Stone Cold go? Like we wanted to see him back in the ring for like how many years? He's just gonna disappear. He's just gonna come in for 3 minutes.
The way
peace out
is, I'm pretty sure the same way that the ratings are gonna disappear.
It's
just gone. Just gone.
But they really tried tonight. Ooh, they tried tonight.
Well, yeah, they did try to do ratings boostings by the hour, as a matter of fact, with the HBK and the Ric Flairs who they jobbed out. But before we get before we get there, we have Heyman come out and he cuts his usual stint to get against Undertaker here, and for the life of me, I just don't care.
No one's supposed to care. There was no fucking build up to this at all. Like you got the build up for SummerSlam, but after that it's just, oh, these two are gonna go at it again for the third time. Why? Because fuck you.
I just don't care. Like, maybe it's because we're getting Heyman talking about the same thing for how long now? Since Mania of last year, he's pretty much just been saying the same thing.
Yep, it's just
copy and paste and just add a new opponent.
There you go.
That's
pretty much it.
That is it. And I'm just like, I'm at this point, there's nothing new that he can say. There's nothing new that he is saying that's selling me on. He said he disappeared like Blackjack. That's selling.
I'm gonna.
I tried to no sell that one, but it was.
I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone now.
But yeah, it's weird. So, are you looking forward to this match? Just this match?
You said I'm looking forward to Undertaker versus Brock. Look here.
Is this
I
match
wasn't
you on the pay-per-view?
I'm gonna tell you this straight up. I know in my heart of hearts that I was one of few people last year that knew that Brock was gonna be Undertaker, and I didn't give a fuck then. Because it was about time that somebody beats Undertaker to end that streak. That's cool and all. It's over with. And then when SummerSlam came around, I still didn't fucking care. And now you expect me to care less? I mean, care a little bit, even though there's not even pretty much promoting it that much other than, oh, here's a little vignette of Brock doing stuff. Oh, Brock and Undertaker went at it before and all this. I still don't give a fuck. I give less of a fuck.
This is supposed to be the match that builds the pay-per-view. They're supposed to build the pay-per-view around this particular match. I'm not exactly sensing that this is going to be that big a deal because there's no drama behind it. Where's the drama? Where's the drive here? Are they still harping on WrestleMania? Are they still harping on Brock ending the streak? Is that what this is about? Or is this about what Taker did to beat Brock at SummerSlam? Was it SummerSlam? It was SummerSlam, right?
It was SummerSlam.
It was SummerSlam. But if these are the thing, one, we're not. I think that the way that they could have done this and got people excited for this match is Undertaker cheated to win. But they're not emphasizing that. There was no Undertaker cheated to win. Yes, the only thing that they do to emphasize on it is just show it. They're not giving any story behind it. They're not giving any what ifs behind it. They're not talking about.
They're not even mentioning the match that they had before in 2002 when they went against each other and Brock won.
We can get there. Or the other times that Brock destroyed him. They're acting as though this is their first cell match or their first cage match, which it is not. But to go back a little bit, this would have given them a chance to just give a change of pace in the Undertaker's character. And maybe if we could just get a little change of pace in his character, maybe it could be like, all right, now we have something a little bit different to look forward to in this match outside of just adding a cage. Because you're just adding a cage, but you're going to get the same match. WWE, they add cages and they don't use them. At best, somebody may get thrown into the cage. Let me stop saying cage. Into the gate 2 times at best. So they're not going to use the cage. So we don't care about the cage. What we would care about is if you guys, or let me stop saying you guys, but if they actually emphasized on the fact that Taker did do something drastic and dirty to win his match and give me a little something different with this character, and they did not.
But that's the thing. They gave you a little bit different before SummerSlam, and that was pretty much it. They didn't actually utilize that even more after SummerSlam was over. They mentioned about how Undertaker had to use dirty tactics in order to win at the Raw after SummerSlam. And then tonight, to be honest, that's pretty much the only 2 nights that I actually remember actually being mentioned about the Undertaker with Brock being there. But the thing is,
sold on this match if they did another brawl.
What was that?
If they did another brawl, would that have sold you on this match? If we got another, I know they got to preserve Undertaker as best as they can, but what if they did?
If they did, I mean, that would probably sell me just a little bit. But the fact that I didn't care from the get-go, it just really wouldn't have helped. Most likely, you got all the kids that's going to be like, yes, Undertaker's going against Brock again. And they're going to be hyped for it. But at the end of the day, what is it really for?
Oh, man.
Like, what is it really for anymore?
And this is supposed to be the match that they center the pay-per-view around. It's supposed to be the match.
Don't worry about it.
If the build-up to this is a dud, then it's like, how can they sell us on the rest of the pay-per-view? I think the match that they've been selling us on the most is
Stop. Okay. Why do I have to dig through your channel to sit here and get a fucking link for this? Why do we have to do this, Wiza? This is simple. You can talk to me if there's a problem, and if you wanted to just go with a new host for Monday, that's fine. You could have talked to me about it. It could have been really simple. I don't understand why you have to start the show. Because you didn't talk to me. You didn't talk to me at all. You didn't talk to me this whole fucking weekend.
Black Jackson
and then I have to sit here and listen to the beginning of this thing, and you're talking about I'm the one who's salty about this, and I didn't talk to you.
Shadow listening. He's shadow listening right now.
I'm shadow listening. Okay.
He's shadow.
I'm gonna get this tea right.
He hasn't even provided a like on the stream.
Okay.
He hasn't even provided a like on the stream. He's shadow listening from deep down under.
Okay.
I'm gonna just drink this tea. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even know where I was because this guy just comes in completely uninvited.
Because I want to know why you can't just talk to me and why I have to sit here and find out from other people. Why is it that I have to sit here and hear from other people that I'm not included on the show and you didn't give me any sort of fucking heads up for this?
You don't respond.
What do you mean I don't respond? I had to sit here and go to your fucking YouTube settings and fucking get the link for this.
So you're admitting to hacking into my YouTube?
Yes, because you fucking gave me permission to go in here.
I'm suing you.
Suing me for what?
You just admitted to hacking into my YouTube.
I don't give a shit. You don't sit here and don't invite me on something or don't talk to me and then shit talk me.
This isn't
and then
true. I have evidence. I have Gaiazos of me reaching out to Blackjack and Blackjack just no response.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and post it.
I'll post. You want me to send it to you first before I post it?
I don't give a shit. You want to send it to me? You want to post it and send it to everybody? You're already putting shit out in public anyway.
I'm going to send this to you first. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm just.
Regardless, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't understand why you can't just simply talk to me or give me any sorts of a heads up. You don't talk to me on Twitter either this week either.
No.
I don't understand what your problem is. It's not me.
Why would you say
I'm
this?
ready to go. You see me live tweeting the entire show.
Wait, what?
Do you know what we normally do?
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Blackjack.
Okay, so now you have me muted on Twitter too?
Before I send this to the world, I'm going to send this to you because I want to make sure that I have your approval to send what I've been sending to you. I want to make sure if I have your approval to send this to the Twitter world.
Why do you need my approval for anything? Why is it that
this
now?
Is what I've been sending
I don't understand this. You always want to play.
You will not respond to this.
You just always want to sit here and play diplomat for everything, and it pisses me off. Because this is the side that you always want to play. You want to sit here and it's the same way you debate too. It's fucking annoying. Talk to me.
Huh? I just sent it to you.
Really? You know what? Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead. Send it to everybody. Go ahead. I don't fucking care.
All right.
If you think that's proof,
this is proof.
If you think that's proof, okay, I've got stuff backed up already. I've got everything that I need to go against you. Okay.
I'm sending this to Twitter right now.
All right, go ahead. I don't fucking care. I want to know why you can't just simply give me the fucking link to the fucking Hangout and I have to go through your fucking channel to go get it. Why must I shouldn't ever have to go behind your back. Ever. It's so fucking stupid.
Come on, guys.
So now you have nothing to say.
No, because can I get a second to tweet it?
No.
How don't I get a second to tweet it? You just
hurry the fuck up. I don't care if everybody knows or not. You can either address this here.
There it is. Bam. Sent it.
Stupid fucking proof. Oh my god.
Sent it. There.
You can't at me though.
Come on, fellas. Don't you dare be sour. Clap. Feel the power.
God, I'm fucking sweating right now.
Okay. Where did you even fucking find that?
Why she got the dimple though?
Oh, I'm swallowing.
Why is that her face? Who did this?
I don't know. I just typed in fat page.
Why specifically that? You could have literally typed in anything. Why did you go with fat page?
I don't know. It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
Literally anything.
Because of Fat Trish last week, so I just did fat page. Oh my god. I didn't even get a chance to read these comments. Oh man. All right, where do we leave off with this review? Did you want to talk about Austin and that opening? They said Blackjack's cashing his money in the bank. Oh boy.
Jeez. Yeah, just
It said I'm Seth Rollins.
Raw didn't start with a boring 20-minute promo. It just kind of started with 15 minutes of I don't know what to call it. I didn't make too much of this. It was just, to me, it was just an opening. It's still the same structure. It's like we open and we must talk about things because this is how we open Raw. And I was just like, all right, let me know when the action starts. You have Austin come out there and he's just like, I ain't got time for this bullshit. Here's the Undertaker. I'm gone. He was literally there for a ratings pop, and I pray to God WWE at least got what they got what they needed out of that.
We'll see when they do the quarters.
That was the entire night. We booked this for a ratings pop, and we didn't get anything though.
Hold on, before we go, I just need to know by a show of hands in the chat who all got worked. I just need to know by a show of hands.
Everybody got worked. They can't even be like, no, not me. No, everybody got worked.
You can just like put your hand, you know, like even if you don't want to admit it, you can just act like your underarms thing and just raise your hand just a little bit. You know how you're not sure, you just want to raise your hand a little bit like that. Just do it like that in the chat. I just want to see who got worked. I want to see just how well we can work people. But yeah, go ahead, Blackjack.
Wow. Yeah, that was I see that's the thing, because I know how to be very heated and work it very well. What were we talking about? Yeah, so just the Austin thing. It felt like I'm here because they told me they needed me here and they wanted to advertise me. They gave me a check, I'm gone. Undertaker comes out, walks out forever, just talks about Hell in a Cell, and then Lesnar comes out, and we get no action out of it. So this is whatever.
What do we get next? Because we can just go right past that. Next, let me see. Damn it, wrong article. Here we go. I believe next we got a match, right? Yeah, we did. We got, oh shit. All right, so we got New Day. We got New Day.
Wait.
Yeah, we got New Day next.
Okay, well, we gonna sell the rest of them? I mean, we got the Dudley Boyz, and then we also had John.
No.
I almost forgot John Cena was on this program.
We only had New Day. That's all we had. New Day wrestled themselves.
No.
I'd believe it.
New Day wrestled themselves.
New Day wrestled themselves. Nah. Devon did do a hell of a job playing Titus O'Neil tonight. He worked the hell out of that hot tag, came in like a fire, like just fire in his ass. And he did good. Other than that, see, all right. And this is an ongoing thing with Raw tonight, as it's an ongoing thing with Raw every night. As I've been saying for the entire month now, Raw just has the same exact matches for 3 months straight, and then they get into something new. Tonight is no different from any other night. They just rehashed a different way to find a way to get the Dudleys and New Day in a match together. And it's the second time we had John Cena.
They gotta stop doing this.
This is like one of many times where they actually had Xavier Woods as part of the match, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. Because with stuff like this,
rest in peace, Xavier Woods. Rest in peace, Xavier Woods' trombone, which, by the way, now means that SmackDown exists, unfortunately.
Well, what happened on SmackDown?
He broke his trombone on SmackDown, beat down somebody. I think it was the Dudleys and Ambrose.
Oh, I thought he just broke it before he actually came out. That's what they were talking about.
It broke on SmackDown, which now means that we have to acknowledge SmackDown as a thing, because something that happened on SmackDown actually transitioned into Raw.
Wait a minute. Was that what you were talking about last week?
Hold on, what happened on Raw? I'm sorry.
Well, what happened on Raw is that we got a match between the Dudleys and John Cena versus the New Day. But on SmackDown this past Thursday, Dean Ambrose and the Dudleys were in a match with all three people of New Day, because we have to find a way for New Day and Dudleys to have a match. And because they were in Cincinnati, they gave him Dean Ambrose. And after I think New Day got disqualified, New Day went and jumped them, and then Xavier Woods went and beat them with the trombone, and the trombone broke. So they came out tonight, and the trombone was broken because it was broken from SmackDown.
Oh, so they didn't just come out with a new trombone. Got it.
Correct.
Well, oops. I didn't even notice. I honestly didn't even notice that there was no trombone. I don't know. They've done a good job at making me tune out because, again, same thing we saw last week, same thing we saw the week before that, and the week before that.
Yeah, it also helps that, they didn't play it tonight either, so you didn't hear it either. But anyway, they come out. All of Texas is booty.
That one spot in the match, I don't want to say spot, but that one time in the match where Big E had Cena down, did he fart in his face? Like when he moved the ref I think he moved the ref out of the way so he could fart in Cena's face. Did you notice?
I think something like that. I noticed something silly like that. I did, yes.
And then after that, he just started gyrating his butt. I swear, I think he farted in Cena's face. It's like he moved the ref out of the way and just bent over in front of Cena's face.
Yeah, he's all sorts of he was all sorts of out of control tonight.
And if he did do that, Biggie, you know that you're getting buried, right? You don't just fart in Cena's face and get away with it. Cena hits you where it hurts, in the back.
Yeah,
that's where it's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys think after watching this match, going into Sunday?
What happened in this match is one of the things that's going to annoy me for the entire night. Why can't the heels just keep the heat? Why can't they? They won dirty. Why can't they just go over and keep their heat? I think
the answer is easy. The faces are the heels. That's what it is. It's just like why? All right, the faces lose. They didn't get cheated.
No.
They didn't get cheated.
No.
But every time these three lose, they have to bury the heels after.
Mm-hmm. And it only happens with John Cena or Roman Reigns. It's the only time that the babyface suddenly becomes a fighting
Dudley's too.
Dudley's too, yeah.
They do it every time. They go out,
like you going through a table.
Like, nah, let's go get this table right quick. And what happened to save the tables? Like, why didn't New Day try to save the tables? Are we over save the tables?
They're pretty much over that, especially since what might actually happen this Sunday. There's no reason for that to continue on anyway. So, do you guys care about this match?
No.
They didn't do a good job of getting you to care about this one either for Sunday, huh?
It was just, I've seen this match a million times already. If the Dudleys are going to take the titles, just give it to them at this point.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, when it comes to New Day, they've been, really been pushing them out to pretty much go down your throat. And it really feels like they're just putting them down everyone's throat now, even though before it would just come off so natural with everything that they said. Now it's just like, we need you out there to make us money. Do something funny. Do it.
That's what I get from it as well. It doesn't feel the same as it did when it was first getting over. Now I don't want to come off as a guy that's like, well, now that you finally got what you want, why aren't you happy? it's just a feel thing. You know when you feel something, and you know when something feels a little manufactured. And now it's starting to feel a little manufactured. For example, New Day always, like, it was almost like a weekly ritual where they just had to do something different. When's the last time they did something different?
Yeah, I mean, you had the trombone was a new touch, and then Xavier Woods would come out with his hair straightened, and then his hair would look like Rufio from Hook.
Where's the milk? They don't even do the milk anymore.
I miss the milk. If they just brought that back once, I'd be okay with it.
I don't know. Feels a little...
Now I'm getting booty every day.
I'm just now catching on to this whole booty thing. Now, I knew about the gyrations, but when did he add the booty?
They've been saying booty forever.
Huh?
Well, not forever. It may have been like a month.
No, I'm talking about Big E doing the whole booty thing.
Oh, him gyrating all stupid?
No, not gyrating, but
him say, no. Yeah, that's something new he added tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's probably, you should let that one go. Mm-hmm. That's way too much girth to be like jiggling like that. That's a big dude. He don't need to be shaking his ass or farting and seeing the face. Up next, we have commercial break. New Day. Take a bump.
They announced afterwards. So you have a Dudleys and Cena beat down New Day and put Woods through a table because why not? The announced team makes an announcement that the Wyatt family has gotten to Randy Orton and he's not here tonight. So Randy Orton is just gone now. The pre-show match has changed for Hell in a Cell. It is now the European guys versus the other European guys.
Oh man, if they would have stuck with that, I would have had a storyline for Dean. That would have been excellent.
Yeah, well, I mean, begin to start asking questions about where Luke Harper is too tonight. Speaking of Dean, Renee Young was backstage and interviewed Dean Ambrose about Randy Orton missing. And Ambrose says that the Wyatts have gotten to Orton, but you know what? He wants to fight and no one's getting in his way. So afterwards, we had a match. It was Nikki Bella and Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks and Naomi. I can't tell you what happened in this match because I decided watching the Giants game was a better idea.
And I can't tell you what happened in this match because I looked at it and completely was looking into the audience.
Why the hell did they think that this will actually work even though they tried this last week?
I honestly can't tell you a single thing. Like, have they gotten me to care less about the women now?
I like they get on the TV and I whatever. I couldn't care.
I swear, I look at it and I think I'm paying attention, but in all actuality, I am not. It's like I'm looking through them, like they're just there, and I just don't get it. I don't care.
There's nothing there to care about.
I think I care less.
There's really nothing to care about, to be honest.
The thing that we were hoping for before were, man, we just hope that these women get a chance. We hope that they get longer matches, more meaningful storylines, and we had something to look forward to. Then came the Divas Revolution, where they said, we're going to give you this. And we still didn't get this, and now I'm looking at this as if there's no hope left. So now I think I care less now than I did before the Divas Revolution.
Well, here's why now. Now you care even less because now they're just like any other diva.
Well, I'm talking about any of them that come on, just any.
That's what I mean. Everybody is just any old diva now. Before there was the excitement of, oh look, it's Sasha Banks and it's Charlotte and it's Becky and things are gonna change now. But now it's been
even now it's been about to give Naomi the title up. There was excitement about that.
No, yeah, there was, but now it's just we're back to the same old shit. All right, well I'll stop caring.
Well, sorry,
except that there's more women now.
More women to just put into 3-minute matches. Or matches that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
What did tonight's match build to?
I don't know.
He said build. Good.
They built to Nikki Bella getting a win, I guess.
Oh, Nikki has a rematch Sunday, right?
Yeah, against Charlotte.
You wouldn't even fucking know.
No.
Moving on.
We really need to stop with these tag matches. They're just. So,
not only there, throughout all of Raw now, it's just everything is a 2 or a 3-man tag. Or am I saying that wrong? A 2-man tag or a 6-man tag. Everything.
Yeah. By the way, this Rack Attack, I'm starting to get annoyed by it more and more as I see it, because it just takes forever for it to be set up. And she's unbelievable.
Huh? She doesn't even have a setup move.
No, she doesn't. It's just the person has to sit there and lie prone forever. Usually her setup move is, well, it's not even a setup move really. She just hits you with the elbow, and the forearm, or elbow, yeah, and that elbow's supposed to kill you apparently.
You know what her move is? She's pretty much Ryback. She's Ryback without a setup move. At least Ryback has the setup move with the meat hook clothesline. Then you up for the shell shock.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Bella doesn't have that move that's just going to knock you out.
Well, the forearm is supposed to be what it is, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
There's a lot of times where she goes into her finish without even
hitting it. Yeah, I know.
And it's like, you really about to let this go down? Like, for real?
You know what? Ryback is actually a really good comparison to what Nikki Bella is. That is pretty damn accurate.
It's the same shit.
She is female Ryback. You know what? That's exactly what she is. She is female Ryback.
Oh boy! All right,
Osiris. Think about her moveset. She's starting to use the spine buster now. She's doing an Alabama Slam. I mean, Ryback's not doing Alabama Slams, but he's doing spine busters, and yeah, she's Ryback. Holy shit, she's Ryback.
Osiris wants no parts of these women, so we're gonna move on into Shawn Michaels.
Goddamn right.
Okay, so Shawn Michaels came out. Entrance got, I guess, a pop. He went and he ate some kids' pizza.
Question. Why was Shawn here?
Why was any of them here?
Why? Yeah, I mean, why was anybody here?
Like, first off, Shawn comes out. Well, but wait, we out here just eating pizza. Hold on a second. We out here eating pizza, just randomly taking kids' pizza in the crowd. That's what we do.
Someone said that he took somebody's soda. Did he take somebody's soda too?
No, he took a pizza. I don't think soda was involved.
He took a bite of the pizza and kept on running into the ring.
He took a bite out of the pizza and then gave it back to the kid too.
Wow, that kid probably like tongue kissed that teeth mark too.
He threw it up in front of the camera like it was a novelty item.
Did you see that motherfucker take another bite of that?
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, he did. But it was the back part.
Okay. Yeah,
like
see, he's playing smart because he's like, you see, I'm going to keep this bite where Shawn actually bit into it.
Put that in my pocket, sell it off in about 20 years.
Sell it for like $1 million.
So what was Shawn Michaels out here for? Because I think at this point I just had the TV turned down. So I missed this part. I seen him out there. I seen what was going on because him and Seth came out. I heard something about they don't even hit your music the right way. Like what was the deal with this?
Okay.
Well, yeah, Blackjack. Yeah.
Okay, so basically here's what it is. Shawn Michaels came out here and he was talking about how he's been in a Hell in a Cell when he's faced Undertaker in a first ever Hell in a Cell match. And he started typing up Lesnar and Taker, and he talks about how his main man is Roman Reigns, and I'm like, oh my god, they're doing this. Oh my god, they're gonna make me hate him now. I like the guy, I like him, and now they're gonna start making me hate him.
Well, they did the same thing with Daniel Bryan, so did the same thing with Daniel Bryan. So I don't think he's.
Nah, here's the gimmick. Cena's taking time off.
So Samoan John Cena is gonna replace him.
Gotta have the legends put him over right quick, man.
Hustle, loyalty.
I mean, think about everything. You know, I'll wait till we get there because I was about to. You know what? No, I'll say it now. So here's some things to think about, and the one thing that threw a monkey wrench into my theory here was that they took Dean off of the pre-show. So lately they've been doing a lot of Roman showing, just not in the main event, but just planting the seeds, right? So you got the Susan G. Coleman, you got Roman there. You got somebody that has like the main storyline, and who is it? It's Roman. As of now, we still don't even have a match for Cena. It's going to be the U.S. Open Challenge. But other than that, like they're really starting to put Roman into a predominant spot. Now, where's Dean in all of this? Dean was pretty much just called as the help. Now, if we think about what Reigns' feud with Bray is supposed to be about, and Reigns had to make sure that he brought it back up, was anyone but you, Roman. Now, Roman is also saying that this is going to be him and Bray's last match. This is going to be the match to end it. But what does Roman have going from here? Well, what does Dean have going at all? So you got Dean on his pre-show, but again, they changed it. So you got Dean on his pre-show, and you got Dean who's just fell from the graces. And now you also have a Dean that's become the nothing of the Shield. Whereas you have Seth, who's the champion. You have Roman Reigns, Samoan John Cena. He's becoming the poster boy. They're putting him on everything. And now that Cena's about to take time off, Reigns is about to be featured predominantly. Can we have Dean fall into this jealousy gimmick where he decides that he wants to take the place of Bray and continue on with this anyone but you Roman thing? So where the Wyatts come into the cell, they find a way into the cell to jump Reigns. Dean finds his way into the cell to, we would assume, to help Reigns, only to turn on Reigns. Because he's getting this featured spot, and it's like, well, where the fuck am I? On a pre-show, which, again, they kind of threw a monkey wrench into my plans here. Mm-hmm. But again, now he could feel the whole heat of anyone but you, Reigns, because he's getting none of it. And if we had to have a true leader of the Shield, the one that really made it go and work, it was Dean.
Yep.
And who was the one that was getting over the most?
Dean.
It was Dean.
They literally took all his... Okay, someone's echoing, but anyway. They literally took all of his heat and then transferred it straight to Roman Reigns.
We're going to call that momentum.
Or momentum, sure.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about that? I mean, even though I caught the monkey wrench and taking it off of the pre-show, but what do y'all think about that? Does that even make sense to y'all? Maybe. I don't see them doing that. Because I was just thinking, like, well, eventually they would have to. And I was always the guy that was like, they're not really going to be turning Dean on Reigns anytime soon. But it's going to have to happen eventually. And when can they pull a trigger?
I think this is legitimately going to end, and Roman's about to just beat Bray clean, which I can't believe that's
I'm
really
really seeing Bray winning. I'm really seeing
Bray is not winning.
Have you seen Samoan John Cena, Wiza?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, wow.
He's out of control right now.
His momentum is like skyrocketing right now, and the fact that they're gonna pretty much have nothing for him after the whole rivalry is done, it's kind of sad. Being that if Bray actually does win, they can still work with that. They can still actually have that build up to making Bray actually be a threat on his own.
Let's be honest about this. Bray loses this match, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that he's not winning, because they want him dead. Because he's going against Samoan John Cena.
There's so many people that don't want Bray dead. There's so many people that don't want Bray dead.
If only that meant anything.
We're still holding on hope to this guy. And he's pretty much like hanging on to a thread. Reigns doesn't even need this win, honestly.
But they want to give him the title, Liza.
What title? Oh,
What?
Seth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Cena's taking time off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Unless they're saving that for Mania, that moment for Mania, which I imagine they probably are.
They need to stop with it. It has to be at WrestleMania. No, it fucking doesn't.
Just, I mean, if you want to take the title off of Seth, take it off of him now. I mean, Seth is dead in the water right now.
Pretty much.
He can lose to anybody, literally anybody on that roster.
I think that they're just waiting to get to make it so that once you get to the biggest part of, or the highest, I don't know what I'm saying there, but they're just waiting so that it can have the biggest pop, the biggest reaction. They wait until it just boils that much.
Or you could just have the guy win the title before Mania, have a challenger go up against him at win the Royal Rumble and have a challenge for him there, and then have him beat whoever the challenger is.
Whatever it is, they need to really change things up badly.
Yeah.
Where were we?
Oh, right. So Shawn Michaels. So Rollins comes out. His music hits.
Oh, wait. Somebody said breaking Wyatt talks about the Wyatts. I did not talk about the Wyatts match. I talked about Dean and Reigns.
They just have to be part of it.
They just so happen to
exist.
Be on the card.
So Shawn Michaels goes on about how this match is going to tear matches are going to tear the house down, and Seth Rollins comes out and he's just like, he comes out and they stare each other down. Crowd starts chanting, "Hey, one more match!" I'm like, I mean, if Shawn was like 10 years younger, maybe.
Shawn doesn't give a single fuck about another match.
Yeah, Shawn has no interest. I mean, the time that he could have done it was against Daniel Bryan, and he still didn't do it.
Last time.
Yeah.
Yep, and no. So it ain't happening here.
But yet they do that to everybody. So it's like, what they want, the damn near 60-year-old man. Oh wait, we have Sting. Never mind.
Right.
How old is Shawn Michaels?
40. I want to say 48.
I
can find out right now. He is 50.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Well, then there you go.
50.
Yeah.
All right.
He's walking.
So what was this that he was saying to Seth? Because, again, I toned out.
So Rollins was saying, like, hey, you should be talking about me. Why are you out here and not introducing me for the second hour and talking about my match against Demon Kane, who, by the way, was absolutely AWOL tonight.
Why is Seth so adamant about that second hour when he's a champion?
I don't know. So Shawn goes and he says,
he says, anyone but you, Reigns.
Yeah, he says something about how he's been given instructions, for all his time in wrestling, and he just keeps forgetting them. It's a joke. He just wanted to have a bit of fun with the crowd, and then he came out. Rollins then goes all over Shawn about not putting him over. Then Shawn says, Shawn says, Seth says something about, it's funny because a lot of people say that I'm the Shawn Michaels version too. And then Shawn says, if I had a nickel for every time someone tried to be me, I'd be a millionaire. And then he rips Seth for pretty much saying that he wanted to be the second coming of Michaels instead of, just trying to be himself. And says, when Shawn was wrestling, he wasn't that. He just went out to be the greatest wrestler of all time. Crowd cheered. And then they talk about, Demon Kane for a while. And then Rollins just talks about, Shawn being jealous because he never had the moment at Mania that Rollins did, and that he's going to be Kane. Rollins then demands that he has his music hit while he leaves, and the music does not hit, and Rollins gets furious. And Shawn says, people who want to be the second coming don't get their music called for. So Shawn calls for his music and then says, "Oh, by the way, you're facing Ryback," and he leaves.
Moving along.
Yeah, sorry I had to waste your time.
Ryback versus Seth. Ryback versus Seth.
This was
Who the fuck cares?
This match happened and Seth Rollins won.
The end.
Moving along.
Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Neville versus King Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus.
Moving along.
I believe.
Player.
No. Hold on, because this is actually gonna be a pre-show match too.
Player.
All of Raw is player.
Mm-hmm.
And plus Brock Lesnar has to go one-on-one.
Year is player.
Brock Lesnar has to go one-on-one with Undertaker.
Wait a minute, player.
Player.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
You were saying. Well,
So
wait.
this match-
What was this interesting thing that they had for Rusev tonight?
He came out with the flag.
No, no, sell that. No, Blackjack. If you're gonna talk about what I think you're gonna talk about, what they called him, no, please no sell that.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Please no sell that.
I need to look back at my-
Are you talking about?
I need to look back at my Twitter notes now because now I
Are
don't
you
know.
talking about JBL?
Please no sell that.
No, you can't tell me you wasn't crying and tears laughing.
No.
The
No, I was not.
Playboy?
We're
Oh,
not doing-
that's right.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
I'm done.
Oh my God, the Bulgarian Playboy. I mean, it's nice to see, like, out of these 6 guys, at least they were keeping character with Rusev.
But
Or getting
man's
some
getting
type of
married.
character here.
the man's getting married.
Yeah,
The
the
Bulgarian Playboy.
The Bulgarian Playboy, and all I could think of was, oh my God, he's like one country away from being the Great Khali.
All right. Speaking of Great Khali,
The Punjabi Playboy is what I'm getting at.
they did that?
Yeah, that was a thing. Remember? Because he
No one remembers that.
All right, nobody remembers that then.
But speaking of the Great Khali, did you see him with TNA?
Oh God damn it! I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
That was a thing that happened.
So
And
Eddie, what
he
happened
did the
later on?
Shearer Shuffle too.
Wait, what?
So what else happened?
Wait, no.
Tonight's Raw.
No. Did you wait, what?
He did the Shearer Shuffle.
Khali did this shit.
If you can picture that.
Khali.
Please, we going to continue to talk
So-
about Khali.
There were only 2 things. There were 3 things in this match that that really stuck out to me.
Khali did this shuffle.
God damn it!
When Neville and Cesaro had control of this match was actually.
Don't sell Khali doing the shuffle.
You were gonna no sell that. Why? As a matter of fact, I regret bringing it up now.
Did he twinkle his fingers though?
God.
I just need to know this. I don't really care about the shoulder movements. I just need to know if he did the fingers. That's all I need to know.
Wiza, you're just gonna have to watch it.
Did it get a pop from the crowd?
Yeah. Wiza, I'm gonna just need
Were
you
there
to
more
have to
people
watch
in
that.
this crowd than it was in at their pay-per-view?
Well,
in India.
Wiza, it's TNA.
Did you hear why TNA's show didn't? Why they decided to cancel their show?
Other than the fact that it's
Other than the fact that they're TNA.
Well, they said that the show was selling well, but it wasn't
according to
According to them.
but their the logistics, something about the logistics shows that they should not run that show, or something to that effect. So they decided not to run the show. They were very pleased with how many tickets they sold. Blackjack, Osiris.
the same amount that they get every goddamn week.
According to Solomonster, who is according to Twitter, not Twitter Master, but according to Ticketmaster, so he has someone that works at Twitter Master, Ticketmaster, told him that show that TNA had booked, that their big show, sold 150 tickets.
You meant 1,000, right?
150 tickets. To be more
I'm sorry,
precise,
wait.
152 tickets.
Successful.
They later canceled the show. They later canceled the show 4 days later.
Okay. So there was a show called Raw that was on tonight.
I had more excitement hearing that. I was more entertained by hearing that than Raw. But we must continue.
I'm gonna die laughing at that later on.
So the show Raw happened, and so yeah, there were only 3 things about this match that stuck out to me. One, whenever Cesaro and Neville were in the ring, they were great. And I guess whenever Rusev was selling too, I could not care when King Barrett or Sheamus or Ziggler were in the ring. All 3 of them are great. Michael Cole said, something about Rusev being a cheater, and this immediately stuck out to me. If Rusev is a cheater, that means that when he got back together with Lana, that would also make Lana a cheater, which then makes me ask the question: why should we care about Lana then? And why is Summer Rae the heel? She's the babyface because in all of this she's been wronged. It's just confusing.
But she slurped off Ziggler. All right.
That's why I just said this makes it's so confusing to even try to follow this because
Why
it's
did
like
they not even like?
Can we just admit that all 4 of these?
Why did we not have Rusev even mention this though? Like, all right, you're saying that I cheated on you and I went and got married or engaged behind your back, but you slurped off this man that I'm feuding with in the back though.
Can we just admit that all 4 of these people are horrible? All 4 of them.
You couldn't even wait to get home. You did it at the show. And then told me about it. Like, cheesing it. Like, and then Ziggler was like, nah, I'm good. Somebody's like, hey, those 2 are doing their own thing. How about we? Nah, I'm good. I'm going this way. Thanks anyway.
Also,
P.S. Your pussy stinks.
Also, Ziggler was going out on dates with Lana and posting them on Twitter, and then all of a sudden, Lana's in bed with Rusev with the engagement ring.
They could have used that as a storyline.
They could have, and just didn't.
It's not like they didn't have anywhere to go with this. They had a place to go with this.
Yeah.
Lazy.
And then the other thing is, why is there a USA chant in this match?
Were any of them from America?
Ziggler. Only one.
But
there's no reason to chant USA.
I swear, I keep forgetting that Ziggler exists.
Ziggler is from another planet. He's from some 80s hair metal planet.
Fuck that guy.
I also noted, I don't know how Vince McMahon finds Cesaro boring. It's got to be something else. I don't know what he has against Cesaro. He's everything he could possibly want.
Fuck that guy, too.
And then Ric Flair.
The man just needs a mouthpiece, but we already had that twice.
So, all right. So we know what the problem is with Cesaro. We know what the problem is. It's his ability to connect verbally. All right?
Who cares? But
so how exactly do we fix this, or how do we mask that problem?
You just let him wrestle.
So is he the silent babyface ass kicker?
Yes.
Yep.
But is that really his thing? Because he's more so he could pretty much just be like a superhero, a fucking cartoon guy. He could be. He
should be Batman.
What Vince wants.
Exactly.
But he didn't get over by showing his personality. He got over by his in-ring skill. That pretty much alone can actually make him that could speak for him alone. He doesn't really need anything else. He could just use that.
And he doesn't even need to be a singles competitor. He can be in a tag team and just make them a legit tag team. Like, not a tag team that's thrown together and they'll probably be separate in a month or 2. No, just put him in a legit tag team and have him go as that. I don't mind. Like, I guess the him and the Tyson Kidd thing, that I don't know. Did y'all see that is going on for long term?
I don't know if long term is the word, but I definitely saw it had wheels.
It was gaining a lot of traction, but I just didn't see it as going much longer than what it actually did.
Right.
I was giving it maybe just a couple more months, even though they was getting a lot of steam. I think that
I could have seen them breaking off as singles competitors at some point. Yes.
I think once they started getting that steam and Vince noticed, like, oh, they're getting too hot, let's break them up. I think that's what would have happened. I don't know. Cesaro's a tough case, and it's all because we just flat out don't know.
It's not his fault.
There's honestly nothing wrong with this guy. Did we have a finish to this match?
Yeah. Some shit went to the outside. Neville went for a crazy.
Yeah.
Neville went for his crazy little dive off the ropes.
We decided to take out Cesaro and Rusev.
Yes.
Cesaro due to him? I don't know.
Well, the 3 people there to catch him.
It was only those 2.
No, it was 3. It was oh shit, no, you're right. Because Sheamus came in, hit the brogue kick to that distracted Ziggler. Barrett then pinned Ziggler for his first win in forever.
So Neville cost them the match, actually.
Not really.
Because essentially he took out 2 people. Himself and Cesaro.
True.
So who's there to help out Ziggler here with this, to help him out?
You're right.
Bro kick, get your shit counted. We talk too much about this.
So Ric Flair came out to start off the 3rd hour.
Jobber entrance.
Yeah. With no entrance because fuck Ric Flair. All we want to do is talk about how, Charlotte is Ric Flair's daughter, but fuck the guy when he's actually here. So, yeah, crowd goes crazy for him. He gives a little talk about Dallas and some famous wrestlers who have been there in the time. He talks about Hell in a Cell, and he announces Dean Ambrose's partner, who the way that he delivered this, it made me think that he found Roman Reigns for Dean Ambrose. I found my man, Roman Reigns, and I'm just like, I hate you, Ric Flair, and I hate you, Roman Reigns, and I hate this stupid product.
It was so fake, though.
It really was.
Why are they showing this Colts play right now? This is what we gonna show right now?
Yes.
This is what we gonna show right now. This dumbass play.
I just like that they didn't even try to run this from the gun. They actually tried to run a play with one lineman who, first of all, is a wide receiver,
doing the snap.
Yeah, doing the snap.
Who taught this guy how to snap the ball? Legit. After that play, I put out one tweet and went to sleep. I was done. Done. I'm lying. I put out 2 tweets. My first tweet was, that play in the playbook is called Give the Pats More Points. My second tweet was GG.
That play is called Turnover on Downs.
My second tweet was GG, and I went to sleep. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. What the fuck? I didn't even want to think about how stupid that was.
That play is legitimately called Turnover on Downs.
That play is legitimately getting that guy fired. That play.
I'm sorry. If I'm the Colts owner, Pagano would have been fired yesterday.
The fuck. All right. Osiris. How do you feel about Ric Flair?
All right. So I don't know why Ric Flair was out there. Him pretty much calling out Roman Reigns. You know what? To be honest, as soon as I saw Ric Flair, I knew it was gonna be some bullshit, so I just muted it. I just really didn't care.
This could actually be the show that turns everyone away when they, for future reference, start promoting legends as coming back for a night. Because we know for a fact
they're not doing
to do anything.
They had to just put over Roman Reigns. That's
Roman Reigns.
No. Well, that too. That too. But they're there to pop a ratings boost for the hour.
Of course, that's the thing. Especially since they've been fucking up for, let's see, last week, about a month.
But if this is what they're doing, it's the order of this that really throws me off. I would have Michaels come out first, Flair second, Austin last.
With the shirt that he had too.
Because with Michaels, at least you know when Raw comes on, you get people saying, "Oh, Michaels is back," you know, on Twitter, and maybe people tune in. By that second hour, you know, maybe that whole first hour, you kept people there because they seen, you know, decent action, and then you have Ric Flair come in, not that big a deal. He's not going to get people to turn off. Well, I mean, with that segment, probably, but still. But then that third hour, you really want people watching, so you bring out Austin. But does Austin announce a Divas match? Never mind. Fuck it. Raw's too hard to book.
You don't want. Austin was like, "Look, I got a podcast later. Just get me out of here."
Over with. As if I open.
Right. So after he announces Samoan John Cena. Samoan John Cena then comes out and cuts a long promo. No. He actually comes to the ring and greets Flair, and then the Wyatts appear.
Instantly.
And the Wyatts appear instantly, not with the normal family. No, now all of a sudden...
we have a black mask and a white mask.
Yes, a black mask and a white mask. It's Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, and the return of Eric Rowan. And commentary did not sell this at all.
I was just about to say, you want to see
Eric Rowan
wholesale?
Fuck Eric Rowan.
There was no
Where's Luke Harper
on his return whatsoever.
No. It was just, he was there, and it took me a second. Like, I didn't notice it at first, especially because they didn't say anything. I was just like...
I didn't even notice it until Michael Cole said, "Oh, there's someone with the white sheet mask." I'm like,
that's when I said, huh? Bron's got on a white sheet mask?
Because normally when Samoan John Cena is there, it doesn't matter if the other two are there, which is something I actually tweeted about. What is the point of these two people being there if Roman could just constantly get in Bray's face anyway?
Fuck Eric Rowan. I just want to point that out. Eric Rowan is terrible. I don't know why he's still there.
But seriously? Like, dude comes back and nobody says a word.
But would you have even really cared if they had put out vignettes of it or anything of that nature about Eric Rowan?
I mean, no, but...
Exactly.
But can you explain to me why Luke Harper isn't here?
The fuck do I...
Apparently, Reed and Jordan are on vacation together.
Like, come on, hold on. Osiris, have you ever heard of the movie The Room?
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it once, and I can't remember it.
Okay. There's a scene in that movie.
My girl was there. That's why.
Right. It's a very very bad movie that's hilarious to watch. There's a part in the movie where there's a psychiatrist friend there, and he's this bald guy with glasses, and then like 20 minutes later in the movie, he's just unexplainably replaced by some guy with black hair and like a really bad sweater. And there is no mention of why this character change happened. It's just he's the same. You're just supposed to know that, oh, he's the same guy. But they don't like make any mention of, oh, this is him and that's his name. They just kind of treat him as if like he's this normal guy who's always been there.
Wait, somebody said Blackjack was with Luke Harper today.
Yeah, Luke Harper's just chilling with me here in North Carolina.
That's where you were to open the show. You were with Luke Harper today.
Seriously, like no talk about where Luke Harper is at all,
but Eric Rowan though.
I don't like. Wow, Wyatt's
big just, red bald-headed ass,
dumb-looking ass beard.
I have a legit gripe with him. Why do they have him still on the roster? And they decide to switch him with Luke.
I mean, you can ask that question about why is Bo Dallas still on this roster.
But at least he serves a purpose. He's there to job.
Oh. That was like, what purpose?
Exactly. Eric Rowan's purpose there is for what?
Generate wins. Dirt.
But what is Eric Rowan? And he's going to be in the tag team match. Well, apparently they're not having a tag team match, right? So fuck it.
Dirt.
So Reigns decides, okay, I have an idea. Here's 2 chairs, one for me, one for you, Bray, and let's get to work here. So they decide to get the chairs, and then they sit down and have a cup of tea and talk to each other.
Just stupid shit that WWE does.
Just yeah, and I can't get mad at the crowd chanting "what" at him. I mean, like, what do you want him to do? Why did this have to happen? So they talk about, he talks about how he's a bully and saying that, he's afraid of him. He can and blah 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 blah. And then Reigns talks about, it's Hell in a Cell, and you should be very afraid of me because there's no way that they can get in and do anything about it. I'm like,
sure, there's a way.
I'm like, did you not see Hell in a Cell last year with your friend Dean Ambrose? Especially considering that Bray Wyatt himself entered the fucking cage with no problem.
All you had to do is turn the lights out.
Yep, lights just went out, and all of a sudden, bam, there I am.
There you go. So now the light's gonna go out, and then gonna end up here. Ding. What happened to Dean just being in places? What happened to that?
They killed his gimmick. That's what happened.
They got too over. They got too over.
They killed his.
Oh, they did that so they could build up Roman Reigns.
Correct.
Ooh.
Hey, let's get this Dean Ambrose guy hot. Wait, crowds still really like him even though we want to push Reigns? I got an idea. Let's put him with Reigns so that best friend Roman Reigns can always come and save Dean Ambrose when he's in trouble, but we're never going to give Dean the title. And then let's just steal all that heat off.
You're also forgetting that the whole rivalry between Dean and Bray and how Bray was just beating the shit out of Dean the whole damn time.
No, we ain't forget that.
No, yeah, we didn't forget that.
Oh, that also killed his momentum.
Also, yeah, I just while this whole promo was happening, I kept telling myself, wait, what about this Dean Ambrose guy? Like, it wasn't the story that Dean Ambrose was supposed to find a partner, and so he has his partner Roman Reigns. Why hasn't this motherfucker come down to the ring yet?
Well, no. This is for their match. Reigns and Bray.
But we talked about Ric Flair mentioned Dean Ambrose first, and then said we found his partner. So why wasn't Dean down there with Reigns? Like,
because apparently, I guess it was supposed to be Randy Orton with Dean tonight, tag team against the Wyatt family.
But
I think.
apparently,
I have no idea.
Orton and Luke Harper were stuck with you.
But the Wyatt family came down with 3 people. And Roman's there in the middle of the ring, and Dean knows that that's going to be his partner. I mean, my man couldn't get down there and be like...
You need the Superman that hole right quick.
So Reigns goes ahead, and he swings at Wyatt and clears the ring, and then Dean Ambrose just comes out.
Oh, hey, man, didn't see you out here.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the lights finally came back up.
Oh, you got an extra chair? I'll take that.
The floor's not lava anymore.
See, and that right there was when I put that theory together. That was right at that moment was when I put it together. I don't know. Just him being late like that. It made me think.
So after all that bullshit happened, Shawn Michaels is backstage with the Authority and Seth. Triple H, was talking. Sorry, they just watched that segment, and Triple H talks to Shawn about, partners that could be with Reigns and Ambrose, and Shawn Michaels made a joke saying, hey, Seth Rollins should be their partner, and they're like, no, history and blah 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 blah, and Rollins goes, and so Shawn teases him because he's like, well, I worked 2 matches in the night before and blah 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 blah, and Rollins goes, you know what, yeah, I can do it, I'll be their partner, blah 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 blah.
His voice, Seth's voice is too funny.
Yeah, so Seth Rollins volunteered himself to be a partner with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, who they have deep hatred for each other.
But he wanted to show them up, Black Jackson.
Because why the fuck not? Because ratings, that's why.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
They knew people were going to say...
Logic right out the fucking window.
Because remember the Shield? Remember the Wyatts? They're here now. Here's their match.
Yep, they were going to mention the Shield. The Shield, and they knew Twitter was going to do that, and then they say, nah, we ain't going to give you a Shield match.
Nope. And I knew we weren't going to get one either. Charlotte versus Brie Bella.
Next.
There was a match that happened.
Next.
It happened. Somebody won. All right, what else?
It was a match that happened. Charlotte got her win back because she evaded the dropkick.
God.
Oh, and wait a second. Nikki Bella didn't do anything about this, right?
No, of course she didn't. She just let
Come
her
on,
sister
Nikki.
tap out.
You said they got a match on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So what happened next?
You said they got a match on Sunday? Yeah. Okay.
So what's next?
Renee was backstage with Paige.
Oh, this fucking bitch.
This was them trying too hard with Paige.
You know what?
It wasn't the worst thing.
You know what? No. This heel
Renee Young actually.
is working because we just flat out naturally don't like her anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. You know, in terms of getting the heat on Paige, they've done a good job thus far because, I mean, an unlikable person. There you go.
I don't think it's the type of unlike that we're supposed to have. Because this is that get off of my TV heat right here.
Not quite. I'm not quite there with her yet.
I am. I don't even want to see this bitch on my TV at this point.
I mean,
she's getting there.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time, if you end up feeling like this, and when they eventually turn her face, I wonder how you're
Turn
gonna
her face.
It's gonna happen later on. I don't mean right now.
He didn't even turn her heel yet. Wait, he just booked three big.
No. This is them trying to turn her heel. Trying. Keyword.
You just big shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
You just turned her 3 times.
4 different.
Yep. Exactly. Because they are eventually going to turn her face. Yes. But think about it. If she's not face right now, she's not healed, then she's in the middle. If she's in the middle, then
we know what's
Shawn.
Well, truth be told, Paige turned about 10 times thus far in the past 2 weeks. So
yeah,
well,
turned at a house show. All right.
Yeah, I don't understand why they don't like me.
Came back.
Paige smells like tilapia. Tilapia's a good fish. Fuck you mean?
Tilapia's fucking good. You bake you some tilapia, man. Look, some seasoning on that bitch. Some lemon pepper. Man, some tilapia. That sound about right now. That sound kind of right.
The only thing that was good about this was Renee Young.
Renee Young was great. I need them, and we talked about this once before on the podcast. For the first time ever, a reporter in WWE actually stood up to the wrestler and asked comeback questions.
All right.
So they talked about, Paige was like in a recent, they were asking her about her recent antics and everything, and she was like, yeah, I'm so proud of Charlotte and blah, 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 blah. And then they were like, well, she asked the question about who attacked Natalya. And Paige, dodges the question, but Renee just keeps going. She's like, well, a lot of things kind of seem to add up to you. Do you still have heat with Natalya or whatever? And Paige goes, it could be anybody. It could have been, Team Bad or the Bellas or Alundra Blaze or anybody else. And Renee's just like,
leave it.
And Renee's just like, yes, it could be. But you seem to be the only person that has any real problem with Natalya. So did you do it? And Paige
just with the Gene Okerlund tonight.
Yeah. So Paige is just like, you know what? You need to get your facts straight, and then just compare her to Aaron Andrews. Okay.
Wasn't there another name that she name dropped as well?
Maybe. I can't remember.
Let me scroll. Let me get some scroll.
All I have to say is this: Renee is now my favorite woman on the main roster.
I thought she was already your. You know what? You got it.
No, because Sasha Banks exists.
What about her anymore?
But they're not going to do anything with her. They're obviously pushing Renee Young to the moon right now. They gave her Gene Okerlund, so she's now my favorite.
After this, we got
Michael Cole. We coming for you, nigga.
Best moment on Raw that we've seen in a long time.
Mark Henry versus Kevin Owens.
Wait, what?
That was the next thing. That was the next thing that happened. So.
Oh yeah.
That's right. The only thing that you mentioned here is that pop-up powerbomb.
Yes.
Mark Henry is the man for doing that shit.
He got up.
I gotta applaud that guy for that. Bruh.
It was literally something that I typed on Twitter. I said The only question is, can Mark Henry pop up?
And you got your answer.
God damn it, he can.
Normally when we see Mark Henry in a match, he's pretty much just getting jobbed out, getting his ass kicked and whatnot, no offense. Here, he was all offense, talking all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've been in this business 15 years.
And then he just got caught.
Yeah.
I don't mind seeing Mark Henry in a role like that.
That's fine, yeah. I called him World's Strongest Jobber, but...
Yeah, he's been a champion. He's imposing. He's supposed to be a threat. If he loses like this, it doesn't hurt him.
You know who I think called this match?
Who?
Owens.
So
I can't see backstage or anybody else calling this match because normally Mark Henry looks like an idiot. He did not tonight.
No, I've been beating on bullies like you for nothing. Yeah, like you said. So I mean, just that this was okay for me. This was okay for me, and that pop-up power bomb
was great.
Really made me raise my eyebrows. Like, hold on, wait, what? Mark Henry.
I thought they were going to have him invent another finisher out of nowhere, but yeah.
Yeah, nah, eat this pop-up power bomb. And that was great.
Clean, too.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm like, oh, he really, wow, they must have practiced that shit.
It was
but
great.
The true test is for him to do it to the Big Show.
True.
Nah, because Big Show's going to retire before that even happens.
Big Show ain't jumping.
No, he's going to do that, then he's going to retire.
I want to see him do it to Braun Strowman.
All right, so up next.
No. Because, like I said, this was great until Feed Me More came out.
Oh,
that just fucked up the whole thing.
You see, you can't skip things, Wise. You can't pick your favorite parts.
How did they manage to fuck up Ryback?
See, I told you. Well, they fucked up Kevin Owens here, too.
Ryback used to be my guy.
And now he's not your guy anymore.
Ryback is not my guy.
Kevin Owens trash talks Henry, and then Ryback comes out, and because the heels can't ever keep their heat and have any momentum moving forward, Ryback has to come out and powerbomb Kevin Owens.
Ryback is not my guy. I mean, look, all right, Ladies Love Ruru, that's still my guy.
Yeah.
I'm still a fan of Ladies Love Ruru.
Oh my god.
But Ryback, that dude could go eat ass.
Yeah. I'm over it. I am so over Ryback.
He needs to smack tuna into somebody's ear or something.
He needs Curtis Axel back in his life.
So, what did we get next?
Hey, I mean, him and Curtis Axel fucking worked.
Did it? I don't even remember.
Yeah. Remember when they would do their stupid jock shit together? It was great.
I really don't remember those. I mean, I remember them being together. I don't remember them, though.
Wise, I'm gonna give you their farewell promo when they broke up. It was like this.
Remember that, and that was awesome.
That shit was sad. Like I was like, these motherfuckers should never be separate from each other.
That's when they brought up the book.
Yeah.
Up next, we had
Renee Young backstage with Seth Rollins. Talked about, the little stunt that he pulled tonight with the Shield. Rollins said it's not a reunion. This is just him proving that he's the man. And if they try something, he will destroy them.
Seth Rollins.
I'm Seth Rollins, and I'm the man.
That fucking stupid ass look he be having on his face too.
The Shield, if you will, versus the Wyatts was your main event, and I could not care about this. The crowd immediately started with a "This is awesome" chant, and I wanted to burn that.
As I heard that, I said, "But there's no Luke Harper, though."
Why? Why would that even be considered awesome? And shit hasn't even happened, and we already know it's not a real reunion.
They're not
of
wearing
any sorts.
They're not wearing all black.
Yes.
And there's no Luke Harper.
Why? Yeah. What part of this was awesome again?
Because these three guys.
This isn't like, okay. Like, remember Battleground where they had that moment where Seth Rollins was like, no, jump fucking Randy Orton, let's throw him through a table and let's triple powerbomb him and get him out of the way. That deserved a This Is Awesome moment.
Yeah.
Because holy fucking shit, these three guys who should not be together, and you think, oh my god, they're really going to turn the Shield?
And it was genuine the way it was going down.
Yes. Them motherfuckers got hyped as hell after it happened.
I think the crowd knew that this was a filler test. I think that this right here was a test to see if the thought of the Shield being back together is still something that's hot. I think that the crowd knew that. Maybe that's why I got that chant.
Granted, I feel like if they had done this in Chicago, this would have actually gotten more of a pop. Like, pretty much battleground pop.
They killed off that Chicago crowd last week. They killed.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. But the thing is, like, this could have ended up reviving that whole thing. Being that they tried this tonight and they wanted to test that, and everyone knows that they only did that because ratings. It just doesn't feel like it was genuine or to be cared for, to be honest.
And this was a go-home show. The
So
main
pay-per-view that no one should care for.
The main event didn't even sell me on the pay-per-view. As a matter of fact, with all go-home shows, main events of go-home shows, there should be no decisive winner. It should always end in a brawl, a count-out, or something like it. There should never be a decisive winner on go-home shows main event match.
Unless one of the competitors' name is John Cena.
There's no getting around it when you got Cena. We've come to accept that. But I'm just thinking about how they used to do it in the Attitude Era. There was a brawl would just ensue to end Raw. That's just what it was. This is what happened. I don't know. Like I don't know. How did we get into this one with Ooh-Ah going crazy, right?
Give me 1 second here.
Just wait until Ooh-Ah gets a piece of, or Ooh-Ah Nation gets a piece of Ooh-Ah. Like, how's that gonna go down?
So
that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
So
I haven't gotten a Red Lobster. Oh, they got endless shrimp.
all right, stop looking at ESPN, Wiser.
So that means you okay?
So after
That's why he said, "Hold up." He's seen it too. Yeah. Yeah.
So after the "This Is Awesome" chant, Rollins is like, "I'm gonna start this match," and then he sees Rowan, and for some reason he's afraid of this guy who has not been in action for 6 months.
Hold on, wait. Even before that, when they're doing it, "This Is Awesome" before they got into the ring. Mm-hmm. I don't think Braun Strowman knew what to do here.
Braun Strowman's like, I don't get it.
Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I thought they hated six-man tag team matches.
Yeah, so they get into the ring, and then Dean and Reigns step forward, and the Wyatt step forward. Seth's like, what y'all want me to do? Oh, I got to step forward, but I'm the chick. All right. And then, they mentioned it on the commentary as well, that he just was not stepping forward. He just steps forward like, all right, guys, break this up. Let's go to our corners. I'm like, yo, this guy's a fucking dick. Mm-hmm. He's a fucking dick.
So he decides, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll lead. You two sit in the corner. Just wait. I'll tag you in if I need you. And then he literally stands face to face with Eric Rowan. He's like, nah, I'm good. All right, Roman, you're in.
Who else was he going to stand in there next to? Who else? That's the one you want to be in the ring with.
Yes, that is exactly the one.
Like, you want Braun Strowman? You want Bray? Hold on, did him and Bray even touch in this match?
I don't think they did.
Just making sure.
I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins never got in this match, actually.
Yo, he kept sitting there jumping on the outside, acting like that hot tag. Yo, he was out of control.
Yeah, like I really thought we were getting babyface hot tag Rollins.
Oh no, once he got over dramatic, I'm like, nah.
Yeah. It was like once as it got closer, I was like, okay, it's not happening. So Rollins, it builds up to a point where they're about to get the hot tag because who cares what else happened in this match? As Dean Ambrose goes to reach out. Rollins then decides, oh, my leg, oh no, my leg, I must now go to the back. So Ambrose and Reigns, huh?
He hurt himself.
Yeah.
I don't know why the ref didn't come out and throw up the X. He really hurt himself.
Yeah, I don't know. So Ambrose and Reigns were left by themselves. Ambrose tries to go wild. I think at one point he dove out to Strowman and then got hit with a fucking spine buster onto the floor.
Finally, somebody got tired of them weak ass jump through the ropes he be doing.
Yeah, my God, he got killed. Roman Reigns then gets in the ring and Roman is about to get choked out, and Ambrose goes and gets a kendo stick and starts wailing on it with them, trying to get him off of him. Braun decides I'm done being tickled and breaks the kendo stick in half.
I'm done being tickled.
And then the Wyatt family beat down on Ambrose. And then Samoa John Cena regained all his energy and just beat everybody. He delivered the spear to Wyatt, delivered the spear to Rowan, and then that was the end of Raw.
Because fuck Eric Rowan.
You got any thoughts, Osiris?
If anyone really wanted to be sold on Hell in a Cell, I don't know why you would use this Raw as an example of what to be sold for it. I mean, you saw all these guys, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh.
These pretty much. And none of them will be there at Hell in a Cell.
No. They really won't.
We're going to get Kane versus Seth. Think about that for a second.
Another match they did nothing to build to help build on.
Yeah, he wasn't even here
tonight.
He wasn't even here tonight.
He's with Randy and Luke.
And Blackjack. Blackjack, where'd those guys go?
I don't know. I hear Randy Orton got married or something. Maybe they're still honeymooning in Vegas.
Blackjack.
Oh, that's right. Wait, actually, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, Eric Rowan, when what was it? I think when was hitting was about to hit. I think it was Bray Wyatt with a spear. Eric Rowan came out of nowhere, just slid under the ring for some damn reason. And just if you guys were to look back at that, that was a botch. Why did Eric Rowan do that?
What happened?
Eric Rowan got into the ring right when Roman Reigns was about to hit Bray Wyatt with a spear. Eric Rowan slid into the ring and got right under Bray Wyatt for some strange reason.
He wanted a hug. There's your answer.
Like it was random.
He does random shit.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. It looked weird. Hopefully that, I mean, whatever. Who cares? Worth noting here. So in my never-ending rant about Nikki Bella not having pull, so remember that thing that Alundra Blaze posted on Instagram, the whole promo she shot on everyone?
Oh no. You mean the whole I'm a Bella's fan thing.
Yeah.
Don't you? Oh God. Go ahead.
I would like to make myself. Yeah, granted. Remember, she went off on everyone. She went off on Paige. She went off on Team Bad. Everybody. I would like to make myself clear that I am very proud of this woman. She is fearless, beautiful, and confident.
Oh, stop this now. I'm cutting this shit off. Nah, we ain't gonna do this. Nope. That's what we not about to do. Dead ass?
We all have dreams that we reach with dreams and goals.
Please tell me
to get bigger. Somewhere. Nikki is conquering her next
Tell me who's the
dream.
heel turn here, Blackjack.
And I think it is an area that is
Oh my God, no.
When I first met this woman during my induction into the WWE,
No.